nigga. What do we have here? Dude, what do we have here? It's another night. It's another weekend. Over here at the Nugget, y'all. Over here at the Nugget. I was walking around earlier. You know how this shit go, man. Nigga be in my little room and shit, and nigga usually like get a little faded and then go out there and walk around and look at the craziness out there. And nigga gotta like decide like, damn, nigga, what is a nigga gonna talk about? What a nigga gonna talk about tonight? And shit, man, I couldn't come up really with shit, man. But I did like come up with like one subject that's close and dear to my heart. And you know what that is? The fucking prison system in fucking California. Yeah. That's what we gonna talk about tonight, y'all. That's what we gonna talk about tonight. That's like one of the main reasons I had to get up out of California is like California's solution for solving any type of any type of issues or that's with black and brown men. They solution more or less is just throw the motherfucker in jail. You know what I'm saying? That's their solution to their problems. That's what it pretty much is with them, you know. So I had to get the fuck up out of there, especially like when the three strikes laws came into effect. Like, what is it like in it was like the early '90s or whatnot. And you know, California, they were striking motherfuckers out. They didn't give a fuck, man. They did not give a fuck. Three strikes, nigga, fill the jails, fill the beds, all that shit, man. When I had when I had graduated from high school, the summer after this or the summer during like after I graduated from high school, during that summer, my homeboy, his pops was like originally like a parole officer, and I guess he had like got promoted or whatnot, and was promoted to I think it was like associate warden or some shit at a new prison at the time, and it was in Lancaster. They had just opened up the place, you know what I mean? And his father had arranged for me, him, and the other homie to go on a tour of the place. Now, mind you, the place had just been open, you know, and we go on a tour of the place, bam, and the shit is brand new, and he's telling us, you know what I'm saying? His father is telling us, is like, you know, you guys are at a turning point in your life, you know. This is the time now where you guys are going to make important decisions as far as to what direction you guys' life is going to go in. If you make the wrong decisions, places like these, they got space for you. They got a bed for you and all that. And he's like, this is only the first place that, you know, that we just opened. There was another prison, I guess, that had just opened too. I think it was like Pleasant Valley or some little shit, which I ended up going to that motherfucker too, but that's another story. But he was like, yeah, so he took us on the tour of the place, and the whole time he was telling us, he was like, man, y'all need to make the right decisions, because if you make the wrong ones, you'll end up in here, and don't think we ain't gonna have room for you. So bam. I googled this shit before I started the little shit, and it says as of January 18th, 2023, CDCR was responsible for incarcerating about 95,600 people. Most of these people are housed in the state's 32 prisons and 34 conservation camps. The department also supervises and treats about 38,000 adults on parole and is responsible for the apprehension of those who commit, whatever. Nonetheless, 32 prisons. How the fuck does one state need 32 prisons? I look at other shit as like other states and all, they may have like two, maybe three, maybe four prisons. Motherfucking California got 32 prisons. So I guess like somewhat like down the line or whatnot. I think it was. I'm not exactly sure what year it was, but the feds had took a look at this shit and they asking the same questions that I just asked y'all. Like, why the fuck y'all need 32 motherfucking prisons, man? And they seen what it is. You know, putting motherfuckers in prison. You know, it's shit. It's a business, especially when you get the involving like private prisons and whatnot. It's a business. So they put a freeze on their ass in California. This is like I don't know what year it was, like 94, 95, some shit. They basically put a freeze on California and said, y'all can't build no more prisons. You got enough. You got 30 something prisons. Don't build no more. So, you know, California being California, they gon', you know, oh shit, there's a loophole or we can dance around this, and they started like renting out, I guess, like the federal prisons or some little federal prisons that the feds wasn't using, or they started renting those out, and they started renovating other little small little like holding little place, little camps and all that stuff and whatnot, you know. But I don't. It's a big business, I guess, just like shit with anything else, you know. So I was thinking, I was like, damn, man, I'm out there walking around all these motherfuckers. It's Labor Day, man. Labor Day weekend, and thank goodness I'm ready for this heat to be over with. Shit, man. I'm tired of this fucking triple degree fucking weather. It should be over. I think they got like about 2 more months of this shit, but at least about it's gonna be on the decline. But yeah, man, I'm like, damn, man, these everybody, I done known this shit for the longest that they got motherfucking 30 something motherfucking prisons, and the shit about it is, it's like when you get like convicted of some little shit, it's like your debt is never motherfucking paid. It's never paid, man, because you may like go to prison or whatnot. Okay, you go first of all, you go to prison for X amount of time, woo, 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 and then you gotta come home and you gotta be on some paperwork, prison, probation or parole, whatever it is, bam, for X amount of time, and that opens the door for recidivism or whatever they may call it, where you know, sometimes people don't necessarily make it off parole or probation. They end up going back. And okay, so bam, that's one. The motherfucker went to prison once, and then bam, you come home, you on parole, probation, and then ultimately the shit is on your. They put the shit on your record. Okay, they put the shit on your record. So like if you say like a motherfucker come home and you know they like really, you know, like they didn't really like trying to change their life, or they had a completely like different point of view or whatnot, and you know what I'm saying, it don't matter, the shit is on your record. So when they trying to look for jobs, bam, when they run a background check and they looking for a job, the shit gonna come up. So they may not be able to get the type of job that's gonna be able to allow them to progress. They not gonna get the type of job where they can like pay rent in their own spot or something. They not gonna get that type of job. They gonna get a job where it's like um uh don't pay shit, minimum wage, you know, like that type of shit. They're not gonna get no type of job where they can actually progress. They're gonna get some type of job where, you know, they like can they have to still eat like noodles and shit every night. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna get no type of job where they can go get them a spot. They're not gonna get no type of job where they can go get them a car and then they got no. They're gonna get some shit where, you know, they gotta live with their family or they gotta take the bus. They're gonna get that type of job that's barely getting them by. You know, because a lot of times, like, you know, shit. You know, as far as like when you looking for a place or whatnot, even when you looking for a spot, they run background checks. You know, and if it don't matter, your background is your background. It don't really necessarily say about what that person is at that present point, what that person is today, right then and there. It just says what that person was back then. So yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a motherfucker's the debt is never paid. It's like you paying your debt to society like 3 times. When you go to prison, when you get out on parole, and then the shit is stuck on your background, on your history or whatever. And people go ahead and they run them background checks and they make their assumption of your character off that background check. It don't never take into consideration like, well, maybe this person may have changed. Maybe that's just the person that they were whoop de whoop years ago. It doesn't necessarily say what that person is presently, what that person is today. Yeah, yeah. It's fucked up, man. That's why I had to get up out of California. California, they just want the statistics to, book a nigga, hang a nigga, put a nigga in a jail cell, and parade up off of that shit. You know, for real. That's basically what that shit is. So I got up out of there, man. Them motherfuckers slapped my ass with 2 strikes. You think I'm gonna hang around for the third one? No, nigga, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not hanging around for the third one. I'm getting the fuck up out of there. You ain't gonna get me fuck the rest of my shit off and I'm be a statistic, numbers and shit. Nah, nigga. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But yeah, there's 32 prisons and 34 conservation camps. Ain't that a motherfucker? For one state. One motherfucking state. 32 prisons in one state. 32 camps. Yeah, I don't. It's, I guess, like anything else, it's a big business. Putting motherfuckers in jail, and getting that slave labor up out of them, where they making all type of, whether it be license plate, whether it be couches, whether it be shelves, fixtures, refrigerators, whether it be roofing supplies, whatever, getting that slave labor up out of them, because they not they not getting paid no realistic wages to produce all this stuff. They getting paid like a nickel a day or some little shit. A nickel a day or something. So basically, they getting like slave labor up out of them. And that's what what's the name, the baby that's running for president right now. They that was one of the little shits that they try. I guess they trying to make an issue about her because she wasn't when she was like a DA. No, she was like a state's when she was a DA first, and then she was a state's attorney like up north or whatnot. And she did not want to let motherfuckers up out of prison. She did not want to let them up out of prison. Her main argument is like, we need the slave labor. We need them motherfuckers. We need them to be making all this stuff for them and paying them pennies. That was one of her arguments of not let motherfuckers out of prison, matter whether or not they innocent or not. No, 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 no. It's more. She's seen it as more or less, we need the slave labor. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know how a motherfucker could call themselves black and then uh want to get some slave labor. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's, she Indian or Korean or some shit. She ain't black, but I don't know, man. I'm not a politician, man. I'm not a politician. I'm just a snapper, man. I'm just a snapper, man. And that's how that shit went, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I'm just giving y'all a little, just scraping the surface or whatnot, giving y'all some little insight, and maybe you can go and do some research on it. Like 32 prisons, man. But I think that I seen some shit. Whereas like in Texas, Texas has a bigger or a larger um, inmate or prison population than California. I mean, it only makes sense. I mean, Texas is the biggest state in the United States of America, so I would imagine, but I don't know, man. Do Texas got 32 prisons? Do they? I don't know, man. I don't think Texas got motherfucking 32 prisons, man. But nonetheless, I guess they got a bigger like prison population in California and shit, man. Yeah, man. That's the shit I wanted to briefly touch upon today, man. It's the right now. It is today's the first. Today's the first, September 1st, 2024, y'all. 2024, man. The summer. It's Labor Day weekend. Summertime is over with. Thank goodness it's about to start getting cold. This hot weather has really been wearing and tearing on a nigga ass. Shit. Shit. What else been going on since the last time I did an episode? Oh, nigga got another job, man. Nigga got another job. Yeah, man. Nigga ain't got to clean up human turds no more, man. I ain't got to clean up no more human turds and get paid peanuts to do the shit. No, I ain't got to do that shit no more. I got a construction job right now. It's paying double just doing the regular 40 or whatever. It's paying double just doing that with all the available, wiggle time and overtime shit. It could be triple shit. I ain't never had a motherfucking construction job, y'all. It's a trip. It's a trip going from a motherfucker that be driving around here and I'd be like, damn, man, fucking construction on every fucking street. Every street I go is fucking construction. There's potholes, all these damn cones, to actually being the motherfucker that's just putting these potholes in the road. The motherfuckers just out here wearing this orange, this high visibility shit, just doing it. It's a trip, man, having a different point of view of the shit, man. And it's cool, man. This construction, it's cool, man. It's cool. They building like nonstop in Vegas, man. Vegas they trying to make, man. They building nonstop, man. Everywhere you go in Vegas, they building something, man. You can't go nowhere without running into some cones and all the shit. Nigga, they is building this motherfucker. Cause everybody's like moving out here. Motherfuckers, they realizing like shit, they about to build this motherfucking metropolis, all that, that's, they building this motherfucker up, man. Everywhere. You ain't gonna go. If you driving around here, you're not gonna drive anywhere and not see those orange cones or whatnot. It's everywhere. They're building the place up, man. It's a trip, man. It's a trip. I'm like, I'm a part of it now, man. And it's very interesting. My first day on the job, like in the field, I was tripping off like how young these people the where I work at, how young my crew is. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the second oldest motherfucker out there. It's a gang of little young niggas out there, gang of little young dudes out there doing this shit. And I guess being that it's construction and whatnot, you need the little young motherfuckers with their young little backs and all that. And they can do all that shit, bending over for hours and all that shit and lifting up these heavy plates. My back can't do it, man. I sit on the sideline, and right now I trying to wiggle because my title is like a CDL micro trencher shit. So I try to wiggle like where can I sit in the truck and just drive the truck or some little shit, man. Cause let the little young niggas do all the heavy lifting and shit. I'll help them though. If they need my help, hey, I got you, man. I got you. But shit, you would really rather just, sit in the truck or some little shit and just, pull it up a little bit at a time or some shit, But yeah, man. Football season about to kick off. Go Birds. My Eagles about to play like Friday. They got to play the Packers and shit, man. So I'm looking forward to that. Today, motherfucking USC and LSU played over there at Allegiant. USC won the game in like the last 8 seconds of some little shit, man. I can't stand them motherfuckers. I was hoping the LSU would smash on them, but they did not. So, SC got that one. Shit, man. Yeah, man. So, right about now, man, shit, everything is good, man. Right about now, everything is good, man. Shit. I can't complain much about nothing, man. Shit. For real, man. This is another episode I'm gonna put in the vault, and I'm gonna launch all this shit. When I finally launch all this shit is gonna be old. Motherfuckers gonna be looking at this shit like, this nigga did this shit like it. Nah, a year ago. Nah, yeah. When I finally get everything together, cause right now it's just a hobby. Right now it's just me solo bolo doing the shit, man. But once I get on my top tittle and get the hell on my kennel, man, I'm gonna launch all this shit. It's gonna be some old episodes, and I'm gonna have to do some catching up, man. But yeah, man. Hope all is well, and man, hope the world can see this one day, man. Hope the world can see this, man. But yeah, the shit I'm getting right now up out of this, man. Stay out of prison, and if you're in California, man, definitely stay out of trouble. If you're black, or if you Mexican, Latino, Hispanic, or whatever in California, stay out of prison, man. They definitely got space for you, and they definitely gonna make money off of you. Stay up out of jail, man. Definitely, they gonna definitely make money off of y'all, man. If you want to be pimped on by California, you want to be pimped on, because that's all they doing. They pimping you, man. They getting money off you, off your back. They getting money off your back. They getting slave labor off your back. And if you cool with being pimped on, hey man, shit, so be it. You know, don't be like me, getting in your 40s down there 50s before your light finally come on in your head. Be like, I don't know, man. I don't think this shit is for me, man. For real, nigga be down there 50 years old for the light come on in your head and be like, shit, man, I don't think this shit is for me, man. For real though, man, shit. For real, the motherfucking Yankees making all that money off a nigga and shit. They don't give a fuck about a nigga, man. Motherfucking honkies don't give a fuck about a nigga, dog. For real, man. But hey, man, to each his own. Man. I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, man. This is another episode, man. We gonna put this in the vault, man. We gonna have a launch, man. When I finally launch all this shit off, man, I'm gonna be launching one episode after the next, man. Other election coming up. This is September, October, and November. Oh shit, nigga, the election is like in 2 months. Yeah, election coming up. It's uh the Indian woman Kamala versus Trump. Yeah, it's in like 2 months, man. I don't know, man. I don't vote. I just pay attention and I just keep my eyes and my ears, open to my surroundings. So I don't get myself involved in too much involved in the political stuff, but nonetheless, I try and stay aware of my surroundings and pay attention to what's going on around me. But I don't participate in all that voting bullshit because it's more or less like choosing the lesser of two evils. So I don't participate in it at all. I I you know I don't know really what the temperature. I don't see ratings on TV what the current temperature is, the people is, but I don't really think. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I mentioned this in my last episode that I recorded, but I mean, as much as everybody would like to think that we've advanced and we moved on and we woke, that woke bullshit that, you know what I'm saying, it's good to look good in the movies and all that. I'm not really sure that America is ready to be led by a woman, whether she be white, black, Indian, Korean. I'm not really, I'm not really sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really think America is ready to be led by a woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's. If it does, I may be wrong because I've been wrong a lot in my life. I've been wrong a whole lot in my life. I might be wrong, but I don't think America is ready to be led by a woman. So I don't think she gonna win come November. I think they gonna put Trump back in office. He gonna get motherfuckers off their ass and get their ass back to a job. He gonna, get to fixing things as far as like these problems we've been having as far as like the border issues and the or the what comes with that and whatnot. Um, but I don't, I don't really think that. I think America's pretty much like the Joe Biden shit didn't really go well with them. You know, they more, I don't think it went too well. It didn't go too well over with them. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I can't predict nothing. I don't, I'm not a medium or power teller. I don't know what the future beholds, but when you get to seeing a whole lot, a whole lot. I'm starting to see more and more and more and more and more as I look on. Like I'm just looking on the internet and all this. I'm not like going door to door and like knocking on people and asking their opinion, but as I see on the internet, it's like more and more and more blacks are jumping on the front line and supporting Trump. I'm like, damn, man. I'm telling you, it's like they willing to like all the stuff he said in the past. If he any racist stuff he said in the past, they really to forgive that and overlook it and put dude back in office just to fix like I guess like the economy, trying to avoid another recession. It's they getting tired of paying $12 for a loaf of bread, $20 for some milk and stuff. So they trying to get dude back in office because nonetheless, when he was in office, I guess the economy was in a better state. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm just a snap, man. That's all I am. I'm just a snap, man. I'm just a snap, man. Hopefully, hopefully, I just want, like I said, it's the better, it's the lesser of two evils. You got to choose the lesser of two evils. So I don't really care. I'm not gonna vote. I'm just gonna sit on the sidelines and hope and pray everything work out. I don't know. Life is better with friends, man. Life is better with friends, y'all. For real. Shit, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, this is the snap, man. Um, shit, man. I hope that hopefully, one day this episode will make it out to the masses and people be able to watch this shit. For real, I hope people be able to watch this shit and make it to the masses, man. I got. The fuck was that? Man? Sound like a bus out there. A bus? Yeah. Yeah, I hope this shit make it to the masses, man. I gotta get it to my brother, man. My brother, he do a lot of shit, man. Little bro, love you, bro. He do a lot of shit, man, and hopefully he can get all this shit edited and posted out there. Motherfuckers can get their likes or their dislikes or they comments, yada yada, this, that, and the other, man. Shit, man. I don't care, man. I'm still gonna do me, man. Still gonna be out there working the excavator or driving one of the trucks or shit, whatever they want me to do. The vacuum was it the hydrovac and drive one of the hydrovac trucks or some little shit, man. Still gonna be doing me though, yeah, man. Hey, but yeah, man. 2024 coming to an end, man. And snap love y'all.